So another RPG maker released for consoles, and once more it's a waste of money, at least for most. I guess if you don't own any other computing device and really want to make simple JRPGs and don't care about spending full price on this, then it's a good deal. The RPG Maker with is more or less a console port of the RPG Maker MZ, or however you're supposed to say it, and it being a console version is already the problem. You see, the RPG Maker itself is a great and powerful tool to make NES and SNES style games without any coding knowledge. Just puzzle your boards together from tilesets, click on empty spaces to create NPCs, treasure chests and all that, another click allows you to draw messages, start battles, move you to another board. It's good stuff, and with a bit of creativity you can create some neat little games, or big ones. But on console there is no easy clicking, you have to move your cursor to any space with the D-pad. The same goes for menus. There are some hotkeys, but you always have to press one or two other buttons to use them, making them not all that useful. You can't also just easily drag an event, as they're called, around or cut or copy it with just a quick keyboard press. It's all very unwieldy to use, making the process take unnecessarily long, which gets especially annoying when you want to make small adjustments and test out the results. These problems go all the way back to the 16-bit era, with the first console version Super Dante for the SNES. I got this one here for only 500 yen at a cute little used bookstore in Kyoto. But hey, we can excuse the restrictive and clunky nature of it, because, well, what other ways were there back then to create fully fledged games this easily? And it even had Mode 7. The biggest drawback over the PC version, any PC version, is the inability to create your own graphics, sounds and the like. And this is what actually pissed me off a lot with this version. With the previous console releases, I knew what I was getting into, but with this one, they marketed it, saying that you were able to share assets with other users, making it sound like you were either able to create within the program or import your own assets, i.e. character animations, tilesets, music, whatever. But that's a big fat lie. Or well, an even bigger, fatter misrepresentation. You still can't create or import your own graphics, and so you also can't share any of it. What this program here calls assets is actually things you defined within the different menus, like an enemy you created, so their skill set and stats, or an item and all that. That's so misleading. In every other program you'd call the imported graphics, sounds and other stuff your assets. So you have to assume that this was done on purpose. And it's such a small collection of resources. There's 16 villains and monsters, there's a handful of torches and lights to add a bit of flavor to your dungeons. The pixel art is nice enough, but you have soon seen and used everything and your game will look extremely samey and generic. And like every other game shared through the platform. Yeah, don't expect to create anything more complicated than the original Dragon Quest. With the extremely limited amount of character sprites, you can't really make creatively animated cutscenes. I can't even have my character lying down or standing up. Hey, you can buy more graphics, but they are still very limited. The title screens only let you put this stupid character art in front of generic backgrounds. But you can at least mix and match the tilesets, though if anything you want to have on your playing boards isn't within any of those, then you're just out of luck. Just get any of the other RPG makers on PC and you're better off.